Hello, everybody. This is Don Markland from Accountability Now, and welcome to the Morning Jolt, where we give you small tidbits of data, information, and inspiration to make better decisions today. It's a tactical podcast about making today better today. And we normally talk about business and growing your business and sales and marketing and all these amazing, exciting things. And oftentimes that's, the greatest thing. But in my business coaching practice where we help business leaders all over the world, one of the things that comes up a lot is trauma. So many business owners deal with different types of trauma and personal circumstances. And so today we're going to talk about how we coach people to overcome trauma and overcome healing in various forms. We actually take them through 8 simple exercises, and we're going to talk about that today. And this isn't about closing old wounds. This is about being resilient. This is about being compassionate with yourself. This is about self-discovery. This is about healing from the past. So I'll take you through our 8 steps of what we do, and you're welcome to re-listen to this as many times as you want. And hopefully it provides some insight as to some things you can do to help heal from your trauma and be more effective in your everyday life. The first step is what we call focus on your big mission. Begin with understanding your really big why. What drives you? What's the big mission that gets you out of bed in the morning? Focusing on this mission sets a foundation for purpose-driven healing. It anchors you in your values and your aspiration. And even though you are overcoming healing from the past, you need to be the hero in your story. And without a big mission propelling you forward, you will always be stuck in the past. So we will take the time to figure out your big mission, write it down, and get you moving forward. Number 2, where you compare and where you're comparing yourself matters. So compare yourself to a past version of yourself. It is so easy to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to others. And so we work really hard to measure your progress against who you were yesterday, last month, or last year. This shift in perspective highlights your growth and your strength from your past experiences, as opposed to looking at the grass as greener in the neighbor's yard. Focus on your growth against yourself as opposed to comparing yourself to other people. That is a fool's bargain that you'll lose every time. Number 3, live in this beautiful state of being. And I know this sounds very kumbaya, but we want you to discover the power of living in the present, living in the now. So many times we postpone our happiness for some future state when everything is, quote, perfect. We just get obsessed with, well, once I have this or once I get this, then I will be happy. But we work through this continual effort to find joy and gratitude in the current moment. And it's a transformative practice where you get a deeper sense of peace and contentment. Step number 4 is what we call be intentional. Every action you take shapes your future. I promise. So be intentional with your choices. Align your daily actions with larger goals and values. This intentional living creates a path for a better future. And number 4, if everything I've talked about today, if you will just write down number 4, I don't know if you're in your car or if you're on a run, if you'll just stop, take out your phone and write that down, be intentional, you will heal from trauma significantly by just being intentional. Number 5, this one's big and I know this one's hard. Avoid numbing devices. Okay, what are numbing devices? It is so tempting to turn to quick fixes like alcohol, binge eating, endless hours of TV, uh, you know, pornography, uh, smoking weed, gummies, you name it. All of those dull the pain, but they are temporary distractions. They do not work long term. We want you to find healthy coping mechanisms that actually change habits, not numb the pain. So we write all those out and we fix those. Number 6, we commit to new patterns. It's about new states. Write down your new goals. Write down your goals every single day. Every morning, write down your goals. New morning routine, mindfulness, new boundaries with relationships, whatever they are. We're going to find out the new routines. We're going to find out the new patterns. We're going to write them down every day. We're going to commit to them as non-negotiables. Number 7, you're going to work with a coach. Commit to working with a coach. And remember the rule of 3. If you're going to work with a coach, you have to invest time, energy, and money to work with a coach. You can't work with a coach for free. That is not working with a coach. That is advice from a friend. Time, energy, and money is how you work with a coach. And when you do that, you are committing and you're going to change. And then the last one is write yourself a letter. This is number 8. This exercise in self-reflection and forgiveness. Write yourself a letter that helps you unleash it and forgive yourself from all of it. This act is cathartic release. You forgive yourself, embracing compassion with yourself. Healing from the past, it is not a linear journey. It has ups and downs and frustrations and tears and anxiety and anger and bitterness and more. But I promise if you will follow these 8 steps and you will work with a coach and you will move through it, it will be powerful and it'll change your life. I've seen it time and time again. If you want more content, please, first of all, leave a review and subscribe on Apple, Spotify, all major podcast networks to the Morning Jolt. You can follow me on Forbes. We have a new article coming out next week. You can follow us. We are very active on Instagram, executivecoach.don. We're also very active on TikTok and YouTube. You can go to our website, accountabilitynow.net. We are very active, working with businesses all over the world. We're the best coaching company. We actually just went live on findingcourses.com, where we've got courses in Europe. We've got coaches and courses all over the United States. You can find us on there. Thank you so much for this. And as always, this is your Morning Jolt.